France and the United Kingdom are engaged in a competitive quest for influence in the Gulf region, specifically with Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Qatar. France is strategically focusing on becoming a primary security guarantor and partner in the Gulf by employing military collaboration and arms sales to bolster its regional prominence. Notably, France is in advanced negotiations with Qatar to elevate their bilateral ties to a defense partnership, a move reinforced by past agreements, including the sale of Rafale fighter jets. This aligns with France's broader strategy to extend its influence beyond its traditional anchor in the United Arab Emirates. On the other hand, the United Kingdom is concurrently intensifying efforts to strengthen relations with Gulf Cooperation Council (GCC) nations. This emphasis is exemplified by the recent three-day Middle East tour undertaken by Foreign Secretary James Cleverly, aimed at solidifying ties with regional allies like Qatar, Kuwait, and Jordan. The UK's post-Brexit agenda prioritizes enhancing trade relationships and supporting the US-led international order. Against the backdrop of diminishing U.S. engagement in the Middle East, both France and the U.K. are striving to expand their influence in the region, thereby potentially intensifying competition for arms contracts and economic partnerships. Despite their ambitions, both countries remain dependent on the United States for naval operations in the Gulf. Their endeavors unfold within a changing landscape where other global and regional players are also seeking to elevate their presence in the Gulf. It is crucial to acknowledge that France's pursuit of an enlarged role faces challenges, with global and regional powers, including China, competing for similar objectives. A notable instance was the UAE's decision to reconsider its plan to purchase helicopters from Airbus, though the acquisition of Rafale fighter jets remains on course. This situation underscores the fact that while France's defense partnerships are expanding, Gulf states retain multiple options for collaboration, potentially constraining France's leverage. Despite their individual strategies, both France and the UK rely on the United States for joint naval operations, such as those in the Strait of Hormuz. Given the altered dynamics post-Brexit and the absence of a unified European Union foreign policy toward the Gulf, Paris and London must navigate a reduced role in the region. Concurrently, they compete for Gulf investments and economic affiliations against an array of global and regional contenders in an increasingly competitive environment. Remember to subscribe.